So we were talking about change must come. Change must come. I wouldn't say we were talking about it, but everybody knows change must come. So in your opinion, with having been on the inside and on the outside, now, do you think change can be imposed, or does change have to percolate and develop on its own with no guidance?
The change, it's very important thing for this particular situation. We need change. We want change. Everyone wants change. How it is going to happen?
Yes.
That's a matter. That's really a matter here. The change. So who is going to bring the change here? Who is going to accept the change here?
Correct.
There is a philosophy, in policy making, the top-down model and bottoms-up approach.
Yes.
These two things we need to take it into account. If somebody is forcing the change from the top, if there is a resistance at the bottom, it is not going to happen. How strong they are, that really matters.
Okay.
If they're not really strong, the change is not going to happen. But again, the bottoms up. If the willing is not there, you can't pump it up. You can't pump the change up. When the willing is there, it will easily, flow through the whole system and change the whole system. We want bottoms up as well as,
Okay, if I put you into a difficult position and say, where do you think the resistance exists? More at the bottom or more at the top? A reluctance to use their power at the top, or is it opposition from below?
We already spoke about this system. This system is a colonial remnants.
Okay.
When you see colonial remnants,
so the top down is always more powerful.
The top is so powerful. You can't control it.
It was the British Empire versus the ordinary man of the
top
road.
is so powerful.
True.
And bottom is also powerful. But this power, the bottom power, it damages the public. The top power, it damages the public as well as the bottom layer of the system.
Okay.
So this is my answer.
Tough call, in the sense that it's very difficult to bring in change. So if the change that you look for, or which you are now studying, which is happening in other countries, that sort of change, it's more of a mindset than policing. It seems like you are looking for younger policemen to appreciate that he is holding a very critical position in the future of our country. And that's the kind of thinking that has to go into the rock bottom policeman.
I really wanted to say something here. I don't really wanted to say, this people, or the people who joined the police force think that I'm an Indian. You don't need to. It doesn't really need to think like that.
Okay.
We need a simple person to come into the system to help the people. That's it. It's like a yoga. You just come into the system, whatever you can help the people and get out.
Okay.
At the same time, don't think that you are the one running the system. Don't think that you are the one going to rule the system. You are the one going to change the system. You do whatever you can.
You're the one, because of you, the system is working.
Yeah, no. That's the wrong attitude.
Okay.
Unfortunately, this is happening a lot in police. This is happening.
They think we are the ones.
We. Even very recently, I've seen a WhatsApp clipping. A police officer was, demanding and threatening the police officers, saying that whoever talks against the police need to be in jail. It's a kind of a wrong thing. Okay. In my perception, it's a wrong
message going out.
Yeah, in my perception, it is wrong. People have right to complain about police. People have right to complain about their problem. So if you're going to stop them not to complain, you're going to do wrong things. Thomas Hobbes, he says, absolute power corrupts absolutely. Yes. This is what's happening today. We need to allow people to talk. We need to allow people to, share their opinion.
So does the Indian police service, let's call it the police service, does the police service have a system where these kind of thoughts can be aired without anybody?
Naturally.
Do you have a system?
We have a system. Unfortunately, that system is dominated by the
ones who don't want it to succeed.
That is dominated by the traditional system. Okay. Dominated by the system. I wanted to identify a philosophy here. It's called rotten apple and rotten barrel.
Okay.
The rotten apple. The system is slightly corrupt. I just wanted to say slightly corrupt. And then when a new officers who come here, they are fresh apple. If you put a rotten the fresh apple in a rotten barrel,
it'll spoil. Yeah.
it'll get spoiled. But if the barrel is a clean one, if you put a rotten apple into that clean one and with a clean apple, it is also going to damage the system.
Either way, it's going to
it is going to damage the system. This is what's happening at the moment. So we need some philosophical understanding about the system to clean this system.
Is cinema a good message?
Wow.
A good.
I like this question. Actually, I like this question. I really wanted to answer this question. Cinema is cinema. Try to understand. Cinema is cinema. If you're going to see Rajinikanth or Kamal Haasan as a model police officer, you are doing wrong.
Okay.
And there are so many movies advocates encounter killing.
Yes.
Encounter killing is the wrong thing.
Absolutely.
It is pronounced. It is pronounced as the wrong thing to the by the Bombay High Court.
Yes.
And then there are so many police officers were behind the bar today. So it's all whatever the cinema is showing today is not the right model.
So the censor board needs to get his act together and stop showing all these.
No, let them show. Let them show. What's your problem? Let them show.
But then
don't get carried away. Don't get influenced by this.
Okay.
So you get your mind clear. When you take your son and daughter to this kind of a movie, tell them this is a movie. Don't tell them that this is life.
Okay, yeah, that's true. So do you think we should have more interactions between the lay public and police stations, police people? Should they go into police station once in a while?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, definitely. I really wanted to emphasize here. We really need a good relation between public and police officers. In Tamil Nadu police and the Indian police officers, they really do some measures to reach these, bridge this gap. There are so many organizations, they work for that. Unfortunately, this is not really reaching that level. But
you work harder at it.
No, again, let me go back to the history. It's a colonial system. When it is a colonial system, the native Indians doesn't want to approach police. Going to police is a sinful thing. The going to police is a wrongful thing for the community. But the same attitude is still continuing. But the laymen today, they need lots and lots of police assistance today. Lots and lots of police assistance. Unfortunately, the police officers are overworked. They don't have much time to support these people.
All these kind of good activities are just not being encouraged.
Not really reaching the right destination.
Fantastic. So thanks, Muthu, for coming.
Oh, welcome so much.
Talking to you.
Welcome
I
so
know
much.
we can talk for days on this subject.
Naturally.
It's a subject that's close to everybody's heart. Somebody or the other has got into problems with the police, rightfully, wrongfully, whatever it is. But I really hope that yes, the common man's relation with the police, it ought to be more friendly than it is today. Today it's adversarial.
That's our objective.
Thank you for coming.
Welcome so much.